Family is really tough sometimes, and I've always been really close with my brother from a young time, growing up together, because we never lived in one place our whole lives, so we always had each other, which was cool, and we ran into a lot of the same things. But thinking about him and just pondering and reminiscing about the good times we've had, it kind of feels like over the years we've just kind of had a falling apart, even though it's not that really. It just feels like that because our interests are just so different. Like we hardly talk at all. And when I go on and on about the stuff that I'm really into, I guess what I've noticed is one thing that keeps a really strong friendship is if you not just appreciate and love the person, but you also really appreciate what they do as far as an artist. And, maybe I'm a little bit allowing myself to be a little bit bummed because my brother's not really into any of the stuff I do. It's not that he dislikes it, but I want him to appreciate my creative prowess and be inspired and maybe give me more ideas from that. And but he's never really been that kind of person that's oh, I know what you mean and blah blah blah. It's we'd have some pretty good conversations, but a true friend can really embellish on what you're saying and get into what you're saying and get on your level. And other people, they just don't really, it's harder for some people to get on your level, and it's nothing against them, it's just we're all different. But I think one thing people mean when they often say, it's I can't find friends to blah blah blah, hang out with me for this or that. It's because you might have friends, you don't want to discount your friends, and I'm very thankful for the friends I have right now. But it's a whole nother thing to have a friendship where you can both have the same match for passion for whatever the thing is that you're both into, and amplify each other's energy. That's the fun behind it. It's I've mentioned this before, a gestalt thing where the whole is greater than just the sum of the parts. If you're working by yourself, it's just one person. But if you're working with someone else, it's more than just two people. It's almost closer to three people, because it's where you work together. At least it's not always that way, but it can be a dynamic if you're both trying to get stuff done and be efficient, that you'll go even faster with someone else there. Excuse me. And I've noticed that, and it's very much that way with music, very much that way with doing fun, engaging activities. And so to have a good teammate, buddy, or bandmate, or who's ever on your writer team,